All right. Today is May the 28th. We are driving home from the campsite. We're stopped in Niagra, Wisconsin, and there appear to be some sort of large rocks and a body of water, like some sort of river type thing. I think this might be the Menominee River.
Really? This isn't the Menominee River.
I think it's the Menominee River.
Oh, first time
here. This is what
here.
separates Wisconsin from the UP. So I think that's Michigan over there on the other side of the river.
You are looking currently at Michigan.
We're standing in one state and looking at another.
That actually happens to me a lot.
There's a trail over it. No, it's a birch tree. I thought there was a hiking trail over on the other side. How tall do you think those are?
Probably at least 200 feet.
I was thinking at least 200 feet. Figure. Yeah, well, okay, that tall tree right there is I would say that's, oh, look at the buzzard.
Oh,
buzzards.
This is an awesome sight.
Okay, that tall tree is probably about 70 feet.
Huh.
So, yeah, I would say that 200 feet is probably a pretty good estimate.
I mean, this looks like an entire backdrop. I love it.
Isn't it? Very picturesque.
Yeah.
Did you get a shot upriver that way? Pan slow. Don't move the camera around too fast. Try to keep it steady. Man. Going tubing down this?
Oh my gosh.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I guess this is what? The foothills of Iron Mountain?
Pretty good sight.
Man, this is the warmest, nicest Memorial Day we've had.
I know, right?
Most years it's cold and rainy on Memorial Day. We're kind of hoping for cold and rain tomorrow so we can play video games all day.
Yep.
Living without electricity or running water for a day and a half?
Heck nah.
My goodness.
This is a pretty good sight to see under all that, though.
Isn't that pretty cool?
Shadows.
What does this sign say?
What?
Sign over here. Oh, maybe it'll tell us what river this is. Oh, should I read it? Oh my goodness, that's so bright and blind. All right, the Bluffs.
Come over here if you don't want to, actually.
Oh, I'm blind. Okay, I can read it from here. All right, should I read it? Are you still recording?
Yep.
Oh, this guy knows. Can we film you?
Farthest west.
Can we film you?
To film me.
All right.
Or do the dog.
Oh, hi, dog.
This is the furthest west of the Niagara Escarpment that runs all the way to New York.
Okay, so that's why they name it Niagara.
This
Okay.
granite goes all the way.
Okay.
This particular granite goes all the way and is the same as yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
It is pretty neat.
But it's not granite, right? It's
granite.
It is granite.
Yeah,
okay.
it's granite.
Wow.
It's running out. You know the state capitol in
Take it for granted, then.
and the library in Milwaukee, the old library, which is a museum now, I think.
You should probably take it for granted, then.
The new museum is, the old library. All the granite that makes those buildings up came from, oh, come on. It's the town right above Wisaki. Amberg.
Amber. Okay, yeah, we drove through
it comes. All of that granite came from the Amberg quarry.
Huh. Oh,
Drop it on the electrical unit.
Which
okay.
Which they use for
Sneak attack.
Diving. They dive in there for the police do diving in there.
Okay.
Because it's now flooded quarry.
Okay.
And they're supposedly, from what I heard from the policeman who used to drive me, they have enormous trout in there.
Oh, cool.
You have a great time growing up.
Okay.
This is all neat stuff.
Yeah.
You can't.
This is Menominee River, right?
This is the Menominee.
That's Michigan on the
other
outside.
Around that corner there, and behind the company, the mill. The mill built the town.
Okay. Yeah.
Where it's flat over there used to be another mountain.
Okay.
They blew that flat. This was a marsh that they filled with all of that.
Ah, okay.
And they built all the houses about 1928, 1918, 1920.
Cool.
Wow.
Well, that was before there were unions. This was a company town.
Okay.
And they probably paid their mill workers with script. You didn't get money, you got script because they had a
company store.
Company store,
Yeah.
and the company paid, and you paid rent to the company.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like was that Shipbreakers, that game?
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, hey.
Deep Rock. It gives you script.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
You don't know anything. I recently saw that there's a somebody was doing a YouTube kind of like we're doing.
Yeah.
And they had an interview with a geologist from, I think, Houghton,
Okay.
Michigan Tech. And he said there's an asteroid that hit
Really?
Canada, east of here, like between here and like the real Niagara.
Okay.
And it, like
pushed all this up.
no, it was a small one. It wasn't the
Okay.
it wasn't the younger driest one. It was just a smaller one. But I guess it blasted rock from, I want to say, Dunbar, Canada,
Okay.
and there's big boulders
All over the place.
somewhere in the UP. I guess we're not in the UP. I figure there might be some.
Just
But-
across the river, through the town and across the river. You're in
Yeah,
Michigan.
yeah, we're camping up. Well, we went through Michigan and then back.
Gorgeous
into-
place to go camping.
Yeah.
Hiawatha National Forest.
Oh, we got our own land now.
Oh, okay.
Broke down and bought some.
So dumb.
My neighbor gave his up
Yeah.
when his wife died.
Oh.
Just about the time they had finished a 10 miles off-grid house.
Nice.
End of the road and then go 10 miles.
That's awesome.
And yeah. But she passed away.
Eesh. Never even doing that.
Alright.
Are you a history or not?
Huh?
Well, anyway, the waterfall you can't see.
Oh,
There's a waterfall? Oh yeah, it's Niagara Falls.
If you go down around the streets, if you go this side, just this side of the company,
Okay.
you can go down, or if they let you wander through the fence in the company. It's the largest waterfall on the Menominee River,
Ah.
and half of it was dammed.
Okay. Oh, and half of it was natural?
And half of it's still natural.
Wow.
It's coming down from where those meet at the other side. It's about half of the size of this cliff, pouring down.
Cool. Oh, we'll have to stop that one next time.
Yeah.
We're on the way home.
Oh, where are you from?
Just outside of Milwaukee.
So was I. Well, I was from Fox Point.
Okay.
All my
Fancy.
relatives
We're
now
from
live in
Wisconsin.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
just north of that.
Okay.
When I was young, Mequon and Cedarburg were all fox farms and orchards, apple orchards.
Yeah, it's mostly all subdivisions now between Milwaukee and Green Bay.
I just have these on like VR
A
glasses.
friend of mine's father was involved with his family there. They were involved with building the very first subdivision in Mequon,
Okay.
which is wells and septic tanks.
Okay.
And the very next subdivision that went in got city plumbing.
Yeah.
So there's one out there still that's yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Well, a septic system is a tank for your crap goes in a tank,
Okay.
and then they
You
have a
flush it.
field out back where it goes through there and then gets put out in little pipes. And
If we get
eventually
enough
rots
money,
away.
we're putting in a septic system.
Good.
Yeah, right.
Keeping it in a bucket all week.
Thank you.
Because the grass is always greener over the septic.
Oh, I remember a meme about a septic tank.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
it's bad when you're asked to fix somebody's house.
Oh
You're
no.
walking through water. Water is all
No.
around their septic tank because their septic lines are shot.
Oh no.
And, yeah, so it's just leaking out the top.
Oh, that's bad for the person who's working.
Right, she was a crazy woman. We were trying desperately to help her. the bathroom floor was rotting as well.
Oh.
She lived in a trailer.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Hey, you got a name?
Oh.
My name's Joel.
Joel. All right. I'm Kevin. This is
Joel.
Sebastian.
You enjoy this life.
Yeah.
It's a blast. And then you get old, and there's no cure for old.
Not yet.
Everything you've done wrong in your life comes back to haunt you.
Yep.
Just for video games, honestly.
Well, yeah, but it's like, I have a trick knee that got me out of being drafted for Vietnam.
Oof.
And now it's throwing my whole leg off, and my hip is now hurting, which makes the knee go out.
No.
Again.
Because I'm limping on the yeah, and it's all because I thank the man for hitting me. I got hit by a Jeep on 141 in Milwaukee
Ooh.
when it was when it was Port Road. Port Road used to be 141 in Milwaukee.
Okay.
And I got hit on Port Road by a 45-mile-an-hour car.
Oh.
Went flying through the air. Compound fracture, both the bones were sticking out of my leg and on my leg.
Oh gosh.
Bruise on my hip that was halfway across my body.
Oh.
I was 9 when it was happening.
Man, that's what it was. That's why I told you to stay away from it. There was a 5-year-old kid driving a go-kart up and down our dirt road.
He did run over my foot.
How old are you? About 11?
10.
Okay. The family, when they put in a new 141, they were going to put it on the other side.
Okay.
So the people had to move out of their house. But then they changed where they put it. And we were riding a go-kart. We would ride it around the house because we didn't care anymore, and they didn't care anymore. And I can remember one of the younger kids. We were about 12, 14, and one of the kids took the go-kart, went behind the house. We heard him coming back around because there was a place with a drainage ditch.
Okay.
The pipe, the drainage pipe for the house ran into the ravine, and there was a dip. And the go-kart came flying by, and there was nobody in it. Because when he hit the bump there,
No.
when he hit the bump there, he flew back. He flew out through the back of the motor.
Oh my goodness.
Why are we laughing about this?
Well, because it happened a long time ago. You can laugh about it.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Well, hey, life was tougher at one time.
Well,
they worry about abortions now. 100 years ago, if you lived on a subsistence farm, there we go. It didn't want to come past my no teeth. You'd let the youngest in the family starve to death if there was not enough food to feed the people in the winter.
Okay, that's not fair.
well, you're the oldest. So.
It's the concept of a.
Wait, does that mean
child.
I'm not gonna
It's a
die?
throwaway child. Because if you can't, and why do we have Social Security? It was put in by Franklin Roosevelt at the height of the Depression.
Well,
Because at that time, people were just leaving their parents to die on the side of the road.
No.
Because so many people were homeless in America because their houses were foreclosed on because they couldn't pay their taxes.
Taxes are dumb.
Well, what started the Depression was a 3-year drought
Oh yeah.
and dust storms that were killing people.
I remember reading about this in school.
Yes.
Yeah, we had an entire unit
And
on
then
it.
it went on
Sucked.
and on and on, and
Finally ended.
read The Grapes of Wrath.
Will
It's one of the most banned books in America.
I get in jail for reading it?
Not anymore. Well,
Whew.
there
Wait,
are
what?
places you might, and the reason
Okay.
it's banned is that people don't want to hear what's being said.
well,
They don't want you to find out how bad it was in America at one time. If you've ever lived in older houses, they have no closet space.
nope.
And the reason they have no closet space is people didn't have clothes. You had 2 sets of clothes, or you maybe 4 if you were really lucky. 2 sets for the winter, 2 sets for the summer.
That's lucky.
Yeah. You had your clothes you wore all week long until they fell off your body, and your good clothes that you wore on Sundays.
Yep. Well, we gotta hit the road, man.
Yeah, we
We have
do.
a good trip
Oh.
back.
Yeah,
I really do have to go to the
That's my
bathroom.
little tiny smart car over there.
Oh, okay.
It sits 2 people,
Is it
but no
battery
luggage.
powered?
But you can't take luggage.
Yeah.
It only carries 500 pounds.
Oh, don't have a fat girlfriend.
No.
That's mean, but true.
$1,000 for the springs and shocks.
Oh.
I just found that out. Oh.
Yeah.
Because I did overload it one time and hit a bad pothole in Marquette, Michigan.
Yeah.
It gets about 55, 60 miles to the gallon.
Oh, it's a hybrid?
No, it now only comes in electric.
Okay.
But from the time they made these in 2009 until just last year, they still make it, but now it's electric. But it only goes 57 minutes before you have to plug it back in.
Really?
Oh, man.
But
My gosh.
Does it have just like a regular 110 outlet?
what?
Does it just have like a 110 outlet, or you gotta hook it up to 220?
No, that doesn't have anything. That has a
Like, how do you charge it?
that has a 3-cylinder gasoline motor.
Oh, that's not electric.
No, they also
Oh,
make
they-
it with a 3-cylinder diesel that they made at one time. They don't make them anymore, so you only have to get them used. But it drives like a go-kart.
Yeah.
It'll get up to 60,
Okay.
and from here to the corner, I could get to 60.
Okay.
You know,
Zippy little thing.
yeah. It goes up real fast. When you leave it in, you can either use the paddles to shift. It's automatic.
Okay. Okay.
You can use paddles on the steering wheel, or you can just tap it up or down to go up and down. Or you can just leave it, but it doesn't shift. It shifts like it just began burning.
Huh.
Your first gear shift is it pauses for a minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you don't know if you should let the clutch out or not.
I can't find a good camera angle.
All right, we gotta go.
You have a great time. Enjoy the hell out of life.
Oh,
Got it.
that's what you do.
Yep. Oh, there are some Arthur Conan Doyle stories. He's the guy who wrote
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. But he wrote some about the 100 Years' War, which was England and France for a long time. Called The White Company, and the other one is Sir Nigel. And they're available for free, as many other books are that have lost their copyright. The place is called Gutenberg Press on the internet, and they do ebooks for free.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you can download it.
You have a great time.
All right.
I sit at home all day long and read my ebooks. I have to get all. I have enough books to fill a place. Because I was into science fiction and science fantasy, and I would buy older books for $0.25
Cool.
at the used bookstores in Milwaukee.
Nice. Renaissance books.
Not bad.
Reading is more fun
Come on.
than video games.
Yeah.